within the deck, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 outs to another basic, to one of the Pokemon that I actually want. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millibots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get you. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day. 50 keys, 50 decks. We're going to be playing with Control Charizard today. So basically a greens fire deck. However, this time around it's going to be focused on Charizard and Braixen rather than Reshiram and Charizard. My opponent does choose to go first, which obviously benefits this deck quite a bit. And we have a pretty acceptable start. Going second, that's basically what dreams are made of, right? That's basically what dreams are made of. We seem to be up against a... I have no clue. Scoop Up Nets, Maulana, Guzmahala, and Lightning Energy? I actually have no clue. Okay, since I got the mulligans, I will be benching this person. Still wish Jirachi. Okay. I was gonna say, I mean, it's some sort of Picron deck, right? I guess it's based off of the Tackle Engine and Jirachi rather than Bolton. Seems fair. Because they did purposely choose to go first, so they're not focusing on Bolton, right? They're absolutely not focusing on Bolton. Hopefully that means, like, the Jirachi reliance means less Marnies. That would be ideal. Double Radar in hand. I was hoping to just Welder win, but clearly that's not going to happen. Double Scoop Up Nets onto the Raichu, so the switch will be pretty important to conserve. And we do have switches, research, so seeing the Bird Keeper also gives me hope that there's not going to be a lot of Marnies in my opponent's deck. We are going to see a quick wall, discarding another research. So late game reset stamp, now that there's a Dedenne down, 2 radars and 2 researches, could be pretty, or not pretty, a little problematic for my opponent. But what a start, right? What a start. What a turn 1 draw. What a turn 1 draw. Alright, so we're definitely getting full blitz next turn, right? Unless I flip heads here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so there is a universe where I could potentially save the Volk. I'm just gonna Welder 1 to the active. Let's peek around. We don't know if they play hammers or not. 20 extra HP on this guy. It doesn't really make a difference, right? Yeah, it doesn't really. Alright. So we'll do this, and then anything else I actually want? Preparation of a possible Marnie? Probably not. So we're just gonna go ahead and power up. Alright. So my opponent is down 1 switch and 2 Scoop Up Nets, assuming you play 4 of each. That shouldn't be a problem. However, if they don't play Energy Switch for some reason or Attack Switch, then they could have a slight problem attacking us next turn, and that would be ideal. That would be the dream. Now, I do believe I include a fan of waves in this list, so that's why I chose to remove the basic rather than the speed. That might allow me to delay their attack a turn further, which would be great. Would be absolutely fantastic. But as I say that, they are already holding the energy switch in their hand. They do have to use Malolana to heal though, so that's sort of good. Dude, they just had the perfect hand too. They had the energy switch, they... Yikes. Alright, so this switch is gonna be pretty important. This is where, like, based off of what's been happening so far, like, that reset stamp doesn't make sense. That reset stamp absolutely doesn't make sense. It would have made sense after attack, not before. Like, what the heck? What the actual heck? Yeah, the paralysis is definitely what's scaring me a little here. The paralysis is definitely what's scaring me right here. Okay, so I do have to, like, pick my battles. I think the energies are gonna be the discardable cards here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We'll go Giant Hearth away this. For 2. Yeah, that play my opponent just did made absolutely no sense whatsoever. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do Quick Ball with the other Charizard because the Reshiram Charizard is actually prized, and then I'll do this. So I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. I already have a Welder in hand, which is great. I can't do this. I can try to delay the Raichu attack. Nope. Alright, so now I will do this. I will do 180 Brilliant Flare. So I definitely need to search for a switch, right? That's not a switch, Pablo. That is a switch. You do have Malolana as well. Maybe Malolana is just better, because it also offers the healing, right? Okay, I'm gonna grab the Malolana. If my stadium gets countered, I should... I'll grab this as well. And then what else? Maybe a stadium? No, I'll grab a greens, just in case. Alright. So the plan... Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot, dude. What the heck was that, Pablo? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to probably greens for double switch. Wow, that was bad, dude. I was thinking Malolana because then, like, obviously I can switch, but then, like, what? What the heck, Pablo? What the actual heck? How were you planning on attacking next turn, Pablo? Okay, well, it works out anyways, but that was a very stupid move on my part. Not gonna lie, that was absolutely a very stupid move on my part. That was absolutely a very stupid move on my part. That attachment... Okay. Wait, what? What? Oh, please. Oh, I was like, please move all the energy and just attack bolt. Please. That would have been so nice. That attachment plus attack switch was odd. Okay, so they attack bolt. What? I don't understand my opponent's play right there, but I'll take it. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go Malolana plus Great Potion. Well, honestly, now if I Great Potion, I guess maybe that's why. No, but then they could have GX'd. That made absolutely no sense what they just did. That made absolutely no sense what they just did. Yeah, 160 minus, yeah. Well, it could have mattered. No, it does matter here. I don't know. I should be in a good spot right here. I should be in a good spot. Alright, so I'm gonna do Brilliant Flare now. Take 3 prizes. And I bet it's not taking a KO. So hear me out. I have greens. Oh no, I was about to do the same thing. I was about to mess up again. So I want to draw any and all of these cards, right? So I'm gonna grab double bulk. I don't need anything else. I just need a switch. I haven't already wasted a reset stamp. There's no sign of Marnie, thankfully, just yet. So things are looking good so far. And there's a restaurant Charizard in case, for whatever reason, we have to use it. In case, for whatever reason, we have to use it. Bolton. I mean, last turn they didn't do anything, so I'm assuming they're just gonna go switch Paralyze. Okay. Malolana does save them from back-to-back KOs. Okay. So I retreat into Jirachi to possibly whiff an attack. Sounds good. Alright, so we're gonna go get rid of you. Grab 2 fires, and then we're gonna go sure like this, and then we're gonna go like this. And then we are going to go ahead and switch. And we'll go ahead and bench this and attach to it. And then we'll go Brilliant Flare. And I think that will be game over. Hopefully. Grab you, we have greens. So I guess I don't need you. Okay, so I should actually grab cards that I don't want to draw, in case I get marked. So like the reset stamp, the tackle, and the giant hearth, or the Volk rather. Because giant hearth, if it gets countered, that could actually be good to continue thinning, right? So this time, instead of grabbing cards I needed, since my hand's so good and I already had basically everything I needed, I decided to grab cards that I know I definitely won't be needing. Yeah, GG. GG. Double Palpat is 100% unnecessary in this list. 100% unnecessary. Like, I can understand the appeal of the Jirachi engine and whatnot, but double Palpat, absolutely not. Those could have been actual supporters that she could have used to continue to find resources rather than having to Palpat back resources, right? Alright, then we just see the pass, so Volk can finish the game off. Oh, I had the boss, oops. I didn't realize I had the boss. And Volk gets me the win. I could have just bossed, I forgot that I have the boss in my hand already. Okay, at least a +1, not bad. For this deck, I didn't have a lot of hope. I'll see you in the next round. Alright, on to the next match with Control Charizard. So we got a playable hand. So we get a playable hand. Okay, we're both gonna mulligan. The Grookey coin is sort of a decent sign, and I got a playable hand. Oh my gosh! Okay, it is a grass deck, but it's grass Mew 3, not quite just pure Grookey gang. So ideally, my opponent starts with the Rawek. That would be fantastic. So here's what I'm thinking. Oh wait, I went first. Never mind. I went first. Ah, that sucks. If I'd gone second, dude, I could have gone. They go draw pass, and then I go greens and get boss, and then I threaten the reload immediately. I mean, I can still do that, right? I absolutely can still do that. I think that will be the plan. And I can see Volcanion being pretty important. Alright. Hope I don't regret discarding that switch. Now power up there, bench you, just in case there's like a chaotic spell being played on turn 1. That would be really bad. So the only thing that could have gone better with this hand would have been going second. That would have been like so broken. So broken. Alright. Well, I mean, I'll take it, you know? I will take it, okay. So, I don't particularly care about denying energies right now. I care more about finding more energies myself. And now... well, I mean, I guess I don't need the quick ball. So, I'm not... well, there's Vileplume to consider. I mean, that would just save me the switch though, so I think it's fine. Alright. Tons of energy spread around already. The Crushing Hammer could generally be the Giant Hearth discard next turn, depending on what I top deck. Okay. So opponent, because my Giant Hearth isn't forced to bench the Raweg, I'm really sorry about the Petro though, like that's definitely not something I ever want, because I know how frustrating it is when it happens to me. Okay. So generally, if I run into a switch, I'll summon. If not, I'm just gonna hit for 110. Sure, no switch, so I'm happy. I'm gonna save the special energy for this Charizard, so that I can be out of range of Dragonite GX, which I did see in the mulligan, and you can assume that they play it, so important to take note of that. This might just be game over though. Okay, well it's not. It's not. Okay, it's definitely not. Ooh. Okay, 2 bosses down. Oh, that was a tough. Wow. Jeez, I'm really sorry, opponent. 2 Malolanas, 3 bosses orders, and those starting Pokemon. Jeez. That's awful. Not gonna lie, that's absolutely awful. Oh wow, and all of a sudden... all of a sudden we have a game. Took me so long to get going, all of a sudden we have a game. Wait, what did they search for? Cynthia Caitlyn and Mewtwo. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so they got that guy out finally for them. So do I just attack with this guy? And do I want to take 2 prizes? I feel like I'm just gonna end up getting Marnied a ton. I feel like I'm just gonna end up getting Marnied a ton here. So I'm gonna grab these 2. And we'll go ahead and do this. Go ahead and bench you. We'll go ahead and attach you. Go ahead and get rid of you. And we'll go ahead and Brilliant Flare for 180. Hopefully no more Malolanas from that one, right? Well, they can Cynthia Caitlyn. Okay, so boss seems solid. This energy seems solid as well. They could use Incineroar to return KO me. If that happens, then I could just stamp them. That is a possibility. Marnie plus Incineroar GX KO would be the worst case scenario here. And it's not far-fetched at all. It is absolutely not far-fetched at all. Absolutely not far-fetched at all to think that that might happen. It took me so long to get going that I couldn't like really take advantage of my opponent's really poor setup. Okay, Guzma Hala, so no Cynthia Caitlyn and no Marty, both of which are very good. Both of which are very good. And having a tough time knowing what to discard. Okay. Weakness card, Chaotic Spell, and Air Balloon. That's fine. I have the Reshiram powered up after this, so that's perfectly fine by me. Not fully powered up, but almost. Okay, so my opponent decides to power up the bench Mewtwo. So now I have a choice. I could go boss KO. I could go Malolana. If I had grabbed Great Catcher, I could have gone Malolana KO. I'm tempted to KO the Rillaboom as well. What is the best course of action here? I feel like KOing Rillaboom, because if they GX KO me next turn, I am absolutely dead. So I think KOing the Rillaboom is the best course of action here. I definitely think that's the best course of action. So we know they have a Cynthia Caitlyn, and that's all we know. That is all we know. So now these become super good. Okay, well, no, never mind. So, my Surge is prized, dude. If I could Surge, Welder, and Stamp plus Jesse James, that would be game over. So, okay, so never mind. I will grab these two. I already have Stamp. Since I won't be able to search for other stuff after. If my Reshiram Charizard has more than 320 HP, then I will be able to survive. I don't know. I think that was correct though, for sure. I do think that was correct. So we know they have Cynthia Caitlyn in their hand. Oh, I should have grabbed the Great Catcher again, dude. So I could Welder and Great Catcher. That's a mistake. Okay, well, I am forcing them to use that GX attack here. And they got back boss. Huh. Not Malawan, I'll take that. I am okay with that. I'd rather deal with a boss. Please forget. Nah, they're gonna GX. They forgot. They forgot. Okay. Okay. That's really good. That's really bad. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so I'm gonna Malo Lana, right? I'm gonna Malo Lana. I imagine if this had Outreach. I think one stamp is fun to get rid of. Oh wait, I know they have boss. I know they have boss in hand, so why bother, right? Just do as much damage as I can. Just do as much damage as I can. Okay, so I feel like now it's a matter of what don't I want to draw. I don't think I want to draw any of these cards. Well, they could be useful. Well, the Great Catcher was never in my deck, so I couldn't have grabbed it anyway. This game should have been over a while ago, I feel. My opponent had such a slow start, but I guess mine was too. Okay. I love having so much control over what I can draw or not draw. That works out, okay. Okay, there's the Incineroar. So there's the KO. That's bad. Yeah, okay, so that's the KO right there. Okay, so now the plan is they could KO me with that Mewtwo. So I will be going Stamp Jesse James's turn. Stamp Jesse James. Probably the Tackle and the Welder. I don't see myself using Welder. We are down 3 bosses. Do they actually play a 4th boss? Yeah, I don't think I'll be using Welder at all. Okay, so now I just need Great Catcher of my prizes to win. This should have been boss, but there it is. Okay, so as long as I get to keep my hand, the game's over. That Surge. As long as I get to keep my hand, the game is over. They need boss plus energy exactly to win. You need exactly boss plus energy. There's one. Krigatune into the other one? That would be very sad. That would actually be very sad. Yeah, so looking at this, it would have been better to go Stamp Yell Grunt. Stamp Yell Grunt would have been better. In fact, Stamp Yell Grunt would have been better. It plays around a fourth boss's orders. Or a Great Catcher. Stampy Elkront would have been the right play. There's the Marnie. Stampy Elkront would have been the right play. No boss, but there's the Great Catcher. Alright, on to the finals. I'm happy about this +3. I did not have a lot of expectations based on how I did yesterday. Well, rather based on how I was drawing yesterday, and also just my luck in general. My opponent really made that game though after that awful start, right? Really awful start, truly awful. Okay, on to the next round. No time for me to go get some water. I'm actually very thirsty. It's alright, we'll survive. We will survive. Okay, so we're gonna mulligan. I'm okay with mulliganing as long as it's not too many and as long as I can like get a decent start, right? I am going second, which is fantastic. And that's the third game I started Volcanion in a row. That is really nice. So now I just need to find my actual attackers, right? Right, so what are we up against? I'm gonna guess ADP, but you never know. No, it's Victini. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, if it's a pure Victini deck, that's really good. Because of the Jirachi, I doubt it, and there's probably Mewtwo, but that's really good. Okay. Victini can KO me, KO my Volcanions. I was thinking, like, with this low start, especially if they don't attach, I can just go Giant Hearth, Welder to the active and take a KO, but probably not gonna happen. Okay, well there's the Charizard. Okay. Not quite what we are hoping for. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna Giant Hearth the Welder. Thin the deck, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 outs to another basic, to one of the Pokemon that I actually want. And by doing this, I'll be able to get back the Welder. I guess it didn't really matter. Oh, dude. Is this really how it ends, man? Is this actually how it ends? I thinned. I had 2 oral supporters and I whiff. These are the sort of things that, like, these small things that are taking away from my tally, from my point tally. Just these awful, stupid scenarios. Yeah, it's over. We know they have the scoop of net from the previous turn, so all they need is an energy and they win. By not attaching energy, I prevented the Welder into attach retreat onto the Victini. There's no way I survive this turn, right? Absolutely no way I survive this turn. No way. Wow. This guy took so long to choose Fire Crystal, man. And they had the scoop up net from the previous Telewish. Like, what the heck? Why did that play take so long to it? It wasn't that complicated. Ah, so dumb, dude. This is why I don't... Like, I would already be qualified if I didn't have all these crap situations come up, dude. I wasn't so unlucky. And hey, +3, I'll take it, I guess. Frustrating, very frustrating to, like, put in so much work, put in so much thought to winning, and then, like, that's what frustrates me right now the most. For me to get a win, like, I have to try so hard, you know? Like, I have to make these amazing plays and calculate everything and to, like, use the full extent of my skill because of how, like, awkward my draws can get, the starts, the whatever, right? And then my losses are just this. Crap games where I watch my opponent donk me 2 turns.